So on Twitter the other day, I was scrolling through, checking out what's trending, what people are talking about. It's still there. Which, by the way, at this point, I think it's not going anywhere. Unfortunately,
yeah,
I think we're stuck with it.
It exceeded its life expectancy by all accounts.
Yeah, it's like truly the Michael Myers of social media apps. It just keeps coming back from the dead to murder teenagers. I don't know what's happening. But I was cruising around on Twitter, and I was seeing there was a word that was trending, not just in the trending section, but I kept getting tweets from people that I follow about this. And I was like, what is happening?
The shit?
Everybody was talking about hot dogs the other day on Twitter. And I thought, maybe it's
not the season.
It's not the season. We just went through this. So I was like, oh God, did something happen to Joey Chestnut? What's happening?
But also, okay, why hot dogs, not glizzies? It also tells you who's talking about this.
Exactly. Yes, that's
a good media.
That's a very good point, Kyle, because there's a Twitter account, and I wish I could remember what it is. I was trying to look for it before we started recording, but he finds old news clippings and will go on like the history of this thing through these old news clippings that he's found. And so he found a bunch of articles that were written when hot dogs were a brand new thing.
Ooh.
So I saved a couple of these because we all of us love hot dogs. We talk about it constantly on this show.
Literally all the time.
Literally considered just going and buy a fucking pack of Franks today, some ballpark Franks, and just doing it up. But I didn't.
Yeah.
I resisted.
Well, and listen, back in the day, nobody knew what to make of these bad boys. And I have a couple of articles that I want to read to you guys. Just to there's one that stuck out to me.
Okay.
It was kind of crazy. But this first one, I don't know where these are from. It's just like clippings. So this one is just titled "Hot Dog." And the author says, "I first heard the term hot dog in Paris." Which, whoa, dude. When two Americans were discussing with me popular dishes throughout the world, I was reminded of the conversation when I saw in the papers that a company, Hot Dogs Limited, fucking, why don't we have that company still?
I don't know. We should do Hot Dogs Unlimited because I think you know why.
Yeah. Can't get enough.
Yeah.
Hot Dogs Limited had been formed in the USA to manufacture and deal in provisions. I racked my mind in an effort to recall what a hot dog was, but in vain. So this person, this newspaper looks like it's probably from the early 1900s, by the way.
Okay, cool.
And they are just, they cannot.
They're totally fucking baffled by what this meat tube is.
Yes, it is a German sausage fried hot and served between biscuits or cunningly concealed in a split bun.
Cunningly concealed, you naughty dog.
So people were tweeting, they read that sentence, and so cunningly concealed, I think, was like getting retweeted and trending for a little while.
I just had a thought. You know the movie Sleepless in Seattle?
Yes.
How about cunningly concealed? Ooh, concealed.
Wow.
Cunningly concealed.
I think that's a crime.
Let's do cunningly concealed in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Let's do it.
Kyle, judging by how hard it was for you to get that out, I don't think it's going to play very well in the theaters.
Can you imagine trying to pitch that? All right, guys, so it's called
this is a rural
the Roger.
Sicilian. Nope. That's not it. Cunningly
secede? No, that's not it either.
It takes place in Cincinnati, and it's about meat hiding in between bread.
It's about meat tubes.
And it's a romance. God.
So I have another one here, and it says, the hot dog king, Mr. Frank R. Wharton, is among us.
Oh.
I don't know who. We need to look
into. Is that why we call hot dogs a Frank?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, shit. Father Frank. Dude, this is some like.
Kyle's all about alliteration tonight.
This is some like coming of like the Messiah kind of kind of thing right now.
Well, the way this one starts out, it feels very foreboding, as they say, because they go on to continue, an invasion of yet another canine breed? Surely 365 known breeds of dogs should suffice for this tight little island. Dude.
Oh my God.
Needs to chill.
You got to read that in a mid-Atlantic accent.
Who's bringing the hot dog to this island?
Mr. Frank R. Wharton.
Yes, Frank R. Wharton, the father of the Frank, the captain of the condiment, the bursar of the bread world.
Whoa!
Wow. I didn't think you were going to stick that third one.
I don't think I actually did. He collects money for tuition?
I was going to say, wait.
The bursar?
So this author goes on to stay in even more horny language, but the hot dog, of course, is different. It is, first of all, an exclamation. Hot dog is the equivalent of good egg as an ejaculation expressing pleasure. It is an exclamation we may all be using when the threatened invasion of Albion by the hot dog hordes take place. I don't...
Hang on.
Hold on.
Hold on. I think we were reading two different articles there, and maybe the pages stuck together.
Well, I don't...
Genghis Khan is coming back? What am I hearing?
Albion, by the hot dog hordes. Yeah. I can't tell if this guy is...
Hot dog hordes would be a sick fucking band.
Yeah, this guy kind of seems like he's horny for war, maybe. I can't tell. The hot dog is, as every schoolboy in America knows, a Frankfurter sausage. That is, it has the color of the Savoy and is compounded of beef, pork, and seasoning, so they say.
Even there was skepticism back then.
Yeah.
I love it.
We don't know.
I won't believe it till
anymore.
I see it.
I'm just putting them in me. I don't care.
It lacks the innocent curves of the English sausage, but is taut, trim, and fashionably modern in figure. It is sold anywhere, already cooked, but it is better to heat than eat your Frankfurter. This guy wants to fuck a hot dog.
I think this guy did fuck a hot dog.
He fell in love with a hot dog.
Oh my God.
So
I bet he likes it warm.
Yeah,
I bet he likes to warm it up.
Yeah.
He
that
warms
makes
it up.
sense.
It depends on the mood he's in.
Good Lord, dude.
What
was that? The innocence of the curves? What did you say?
I don't want to revisit that.
Okay. We don't have to revisit it. I'll let it fester in my mind.
Yeah, you try and remember exactly what the language was.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up in a cold sweat, screaming it.
I don't know how you're gonna fall asleep at all. I'm not gonna be able to wake up. I'm just gonna be awake. I will not fall asleep tonight.
So this is the last one. It's much shorter. It's really pixelated, so I apologize if this is a rough reading. The title of this one says, and this is really gonna piss some people off because it pissed a bunch of people off on Twitter. New ideas in sandwiches.
Yep.
Whether or not it's a sandwich or not. Got it.
Yes. We have confirmation.
The subtext here says, culled from different lands. I guess.
Okay.
The hot dog offered at all wayside restaurants in America is another variety of the sandwich. A frizzling sausage cooked before your eyes is clapped into a split roll and makes an appetizing quote unquote snack for the wayfarer. It's a meal, guy.
Yeah.
Come on.
It can be many meals. So a split roll.
A split roll.
What was it?
Clapped into a split roll.
Clapping cheeks. Dude, that's all I can hear when I think about that. So it's in there. And it's between two pieces of bread that is one piece of bread. This is where the debate comes in.
Yes, because it has a hinge, is it a sandwich?
Right. Hinges are important. Is a door not a wall?
Or a window?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because some windows have hinges.
Is the dress blue and black or yellow and gold? We'll never know.
That was the hot dog debate that was going around on Twitter. There's another one. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It says, London is threatened with a new invasion tomorrow, that of the hot dog. Everybody was worried that these hot dogs were going to take over their cities. I don't know.
Like replace all food in their town.
Yeah. The 1910s, 20s
Storm the
were
capitals.
fucking crazy.
I mean, there's worse things that could happen,
That's true.
but not that it's a great thing that
Rats.
could happen.
Rats, and it did happen.
Sure, that's happened.
It is happening.
That has definitely happened.
Did you guys hear about New York calling for a rat czar?
Oh, rats. Oh, I'm sorry.
They're offering like an obscene amount of money for somebody to come and be in charge of killing all of the rats.
Hire Charlie Kelly.
Every time they use that word czar as like a person who's in charge of whatever proposition or policy, in this instance, I thought it was like a tiny little rat, like Russian king, like a Russian czar, but the rat was the czar.
Got all the garb and everything. Got it.
He looked like Rasputin. Oh fuck, dude.
Hang on, I'm gonna type that into Mid-Journey.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Son of a bitch. Got the biggest tail in all the land.
He's impossible to kill.